There are moments in life when even success feels hollow, when you wake up, look around, and everything you once worked for suddenly feels meaningless. You smile for others, you keep going, but inside there's a quiet ache, a question that refuses to go away. What's the point of all this? If you've ever felt that, this story is for you. On the edge of a quiet coastal town called Seabrook, there lived a 30-year-old carpenter named Evan Miller. Evan was known for his steady hands and unmatched craftsmanship. Every house along the seaside had a piece of his work, a door frame, a staircase, a hand-carved window. People admired him. Clients trusted him. And yet, Evan felt an emptiness that no paycheck or praise could fill. He had built homes for others, but never built one for himself. Not in wood and not in heart. Every night he sat by the harbor, watching the waves roll in and out. They always returned. He never did. One stormy morning, a heavy wind tore through the town. The small wooden bridge that connected Seabrook to the nearby fishing docks broke in two. For the people, it was just an inconvenience. For Evan, it became something else, a mirror of himself. The mayor called him to rebuild it. "You're the best carpenter we have," she said. Evan agreed, but his heart wasn't in it. He started working alone under the gray skies, hammering, measuring, and cutting wood. Not because he cared, but because that's all he knew how to do. By the third day, as he inspected his progress, he realized that the new bridge had several cracks in the planks he'd chosen. The storm had weakened them, and some leaked water when the tide rose. He sighed in frustration. "Even my work is falling apart." As Evan worked, an old woman passed by each morning carrying a basket of seashells and flowers. One day, she stopped near the bridge. "You've been here since dawn," she said softly. Evan nodded. "The wood's cracked. It'll never hold." The woman smiled. "Nothing holds forever, dear. That's how the sea teaches us." He looked up, surprised. "Do you live around here?" She nodded. "My name's Clara. Used to be an artist. Now I just walk and watch." She looked at the cracked planks and added, "Sometimes beauty leaks through the cracks first before the strength comes." Evan didn't understand, but her calm voice lingered in his mind long after she left. The next morning, Clara appeared again, this time holding a small paintbrush and a bucket of water. "Would you mind helping me with something?" she asked. Evan frowned. "Depends. What is it?" "Every morning I walk this path to bring water from the sea to the wildflowers on that cliff. It's silly, I know. The salt water shouldn't help them grow, but I still do it." Evan watched her struggle to carry the bucket. It leaked through several cracks, leaving a trail of water behind. "You're wasting your effort," he said. She smiled, that same gentle smile. "Maybe, but come back tomorrow, you'll see." He almost didn't, but curiosity won. The following morning, the storm clouds had cleared. Evan came early and found Clara already there, refilling her cracked bucket from the sea. "Still doing it?" he asked. She pointed to the rocky path leading up the cliff. Along the trail, where the leaking water had fallen every day, small green shoots had begun to sprout between the stones. Evan's eyes widened. "They shouldn't be alive," he said. Clara chuckled. "And yet, they are. Sometimes the things that seem useless are quietly doing their work." She dipped her brush in the salty water and began painting the broken railing of the bridge. "Everything has purpose," she murmured. "Even a cracked bucket. Even a broken heart." That night, Evan couldn't sleep. Her words echoed inside him. He looked at the bridge again by moonlight, the same one he'd been cursing for its flaws. The cracks glistened faintly as water dripped through them, catching the moon's reflection like stars trapped in wood. For the first time in years, he didn't see failure. He saw beauty. The next morning, he went to work differently, slower, more mindful. He didn't replace the cracked planks. Instead, he sealed them with resin, but left their marks visible, a pattern of lines and scars that told a story. When people asked why the bridge looked imperfect, he said, "Because it's meant to remember the storm." Days turned into weeks. The bridge became a quiet landmark for the town, not just a crossing, but a piece of living art. Tourists stopped to take pictures. Children dropped flowers through the gaps into the tide below. Fishermen tied small charms on the railing for luck. And every morning, Clara still walked by, watering her trail with the same cracked bucket. One day, Evan noticed she was slower, breathing harder. He offered to carry the bucket for her. She smiled weakly. "Ah, the teacher becomes the student." He laughed. "You've been teaching me without realizing it." One morning, Clara didn't appear. Evan waited by the bridge until noon, then walked toward her small cottage near the lighthouse. The door was open. Inside, he found a canvas on the easel, half finished, showing the bridge under a glowing sunset with water shimmering through its cracks. On the table beside it sat her old bucket, patched and dry, with a note inside. "Dear Evan, if you're reading this, my time with the sea is done. I hope you've learned what I did too late, that life's meaning isn't in perfection, but in presence. Keep walking your path, even if it leaks a little. Clara." Evan stood there, tears forming in his eyes, the smell of salt and paint surrounding him. He carried the bucket to the bridge and placed it there beneath the sunrise. Years passed, the town changed. New shops, new faces, but the cracked bridge still stood, stronger than ever. Each spring, wildflowers bloomed all along the path from the beach to the bridge, bright yellow and pink, nourished by the unseen water that once leaked from Clara's bucket. Visitors called it the painter's path. Evan, now older, often sat at the bridge's edge watching the sunset, hearing Clara's words in the wind. Even what leaks away still gives life. He finally smiled, not because he'd found all the answers, but because he understood he didn't need to. Happiness, he realized, was not a treasure waiting at the end of a road. It was the quiet beauty growing beneath his feet all along. Dear listener, your path, too, may feel broken. You may feel like you're carrying a leaking bucket, losing pieces of yourself along the way. But maybe, just maybe, those leaks are watering someone else's garden. Maybe your flaws are your quiet contribution to the world. Don't curse the cracks. Let them shine. Because one day when you turn around, you'll see flowers blooming behind you, proof that your journey, imperfect as it was never pointless at all.